feel like stillness, like light wrapped in rhythm. My favorite energy has always been you. You don't even have to try. You just breathe and I remember why. Love was never meant to chase.
All right, my loves, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, happy weekend, happy holiday, happy birthday, happy anniversary. This is a timeless reading. I love you guys. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome, welcome. For those that are new here, welcome, beloved. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, your energetic support and love. And before we begin, I want to give thanks for everything that has brought us here, for the journey, the lessons, the light that has led us to this very moment of remembrance. I honor the Holy Spirit, the divine presence within my temple, the consciousness of Christ within myself, my ancestors, my guides, Jesus, God, Spirit team, the universe, my memory, the universal love that moves through all things. I call upon my higher self, which is me, in divine alignment to guide this reading with truth, clarity, and compassion. Any confusion is avoided and null and denounced, never to return. Only truth, love, and divine order flows here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I love you hard. We have the sun energy right here in the beginning. I was just shuffling the cards, but I happened to see the sun card. But let's take a look and see. I was being guided to do Who Wants to Talk to You? Okay, so let's see. Who wants to talk? Who wants to talk to you, or who wants to talk? Clear messages for my collectives for whenever I post this reading. Okay, this one wanted to come up. Oh, the High Priestess. The High Priestess got something to say, honey. Okay. Is this you, or is this the person that wants to talk? Let's take a look at another card here. Give me another card, Spirit, for my collective. Who are you in this conversation? Who are you in this conversation? Okay, this one wanted to show up. Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, so you could be a very honest person. You could be very independent. You don't sugarcoat anything, very principled and fair. You could be a Libra. You could be a Gemini or Aquarius, or you may have this in your chart. Some of you could be divorcees. Maybe you were married before. You do offer constructive criticism. You're very objective, very direct, and very perceptive. People do respect your opinions. They respect your throne. Okay. Um, you have some wisdom to you, a lot of wisdom actually. You think with clarity, and you have authority and leadership. You could be very independent financially as well. Now, when I look at the Queen of Swords, I feel like you have a sharp mind. You are very experienced with life, so you can use logic as well. You can be very logical and very objective. Like I said before, you make decisions, and you make decisions based on reason and logic. Now that is actually kind of different, or almost the opposite of the High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess is very intuitive. However, don't get it twisted, because the High Priestess has also been in the logical world. So the High Priestess is a major arcana of the authority that understands both logic and spirituality. Because when you look at the first people that come in the in tarot, we start off with the Fool, which is this number 0 card. That's the beginning. And I'm not sure who comes after that, if it's the Magician, right? Yeah, it's the Magician. Then who comes after the Magician is the High Priestess. The High Priestess has already accomplished the Magician um, era. And remember, the Magician holds all the tools, which is um, the sword, the pentacle, the cup, and the what did I say? The sword, the pentacle, and the wand. Okay, and the wand. Okay, so the High Priestess already has that. They have life experience. Okay, this is a person who is mysterious. Major arcana, minor arcana. In the minor arcana, this is an everyday person. Yes, this is a person that could be experienced in everything that they have learned according to what the society says, and very logical, very um 3D, right? Very 3D, very I don't know why I did this. Maybe it's very about money over here with this Queen of Swords. I don't know. But I don't know who you are here. I know I said I was going to say this is you or whatever. It could be any of you. Choose the roles as you see fit here. And I don't want to confuse you and say this is you, this is who, this is. Let's just talk about it, okay? So the High Priestess is also somebody who believes in who they are on in their spirit. They possess a higher power, and they are in tune with spirit, with their spirit, with God. They believe all things, and they know that all things are possible. This is a real true believer of real of the spirit realm, as also as the earthly realm. Okay, somebody's name could start with a B or a J, or your last name, or somebody's last name here. All right. Um. So what's going on with y'all? It looks like the Queen of Swords could be ignoring the High Priestess. Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but what is going on here? What is going on in this energy? And I know they're about to have a dialogue, but what is happening in this energy? What is going on in this energy? Give me 2 cards to show me what is happening here. What is happening here, Spirit, between these 2 energies? Okay, Knight of Wands. Give me another one. Okay. For some of you, it could be your mother, or it's somebody who is like your mother, or ex like your mother. Okay. Um, or somebody's like a mother. Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you, because it's so funny. Like I said, the High Priestess. Listen, when we talk about the High Priestess and the Hierophant, let's not make them seem like they are innocent people, because these are people that have lived life. They know life. They can do and be whatever they want to be, and they are mostly high spirited, right? And with the Knight of Wands, this is somebody that can be a bit rebellious as well, because remember, it's the Magician. They know that they can change a second. You can send them an evil eye, and they can turn that into money. What am I talking about? But we have the Queen of Swords here, who may have no understanding of that, but they do enjoy the High Priestess energy. They do enjoy their energy. However, let's have a conversation and see what are they saying to one another, because I feel like there is something going on here, because it looks like the Queen of Swords is looking that way. The High Priestess is open to conversation, but there's something happening here with the Queen of Swords, where the Queen of Swords really is not trying to talk to the High Priestess for whatever reason. The High Priestess also has a lot of moon energy, which could be illusions, right? Or they because remember, they're always creating in the spirit. The High Priestess has the tools, because they have the Magician in them, and they also have the moon energy, which is the Pisces energy. So somebody's name could have a Toro in it. Okay. um hmm I'm hearing a lot of things, but somebody. Mm, all right, let's just go there. Let's go there. Let's go there, guys. Let me tell you something. I don't want to, I don't think there's anything scary. I think I'm wasting a lot of time. Thomas like, yo, say whatever you want to say. Okay, there could be some same sex people that want to be with you. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're like, oh, I knew it. I knew it. There are some of you. You are attracting a lot of people. Now, if you had what you call it, a past life, maybe you were together with in a maybe a different type of orientation. Maybe you were heterosexuals, but maybe one person came in as your gender. Okay, I think I'm gonna have this as intimate tarot because I don't know where this is going. And yeah, someone here may look at you like you are their soulmate, and you may not even really like the same gender. And no, there's no judgment over here, but I think you have people attracted to you because of where you sit in life. You are very interesting to people. People, okay, let me see what else here because this is funny. We're over what, 11 minutes just talking about nothing really. But it could be a big deal to some people. So let me continue to read. Okay, so what is what is what is what do they want to say to you? What do what does the high priestess want to say? What does the high priestess want to say to the Queen of Swords? Oh, you broke my heart. Okay, so the high priestess is not happy in regards to what the Queen of Swords has been doing or has done. And that's what the high priestess may want to talk about or is trying to talk about or trying to express. And what is the Queen of Swords saying? What is this Queen of Swords saying? What is the Queen of Swords saying? Because it looks like they have their back on the high priestess. So what do they want to say? What is the Queen of Swords saying here? I don't have patience with you. Okay. This Queen of Swords may be out of balance. They may be out of touch with maybe their emotions. Again, we're talking about logic and just being experienced here on Earth. And I feel like they could be going through a rebirth of some sort. Okay, something happened very fast, very excessively. There could have been some recklessness that happened here with you. They may have been reckless with your heart, maybe harsh with their words. Okay, very impatient with you, and there is disharmony um, in the connection. Is what I'm saying. Again, if this is your mother, it looks like something here happened where either the Queen of Swords is ignoring the High Priestess, is being mean on the High Priestess, because you guys, you have a karmic lesson here. It's a past life connection. Whether it's the same sex or same gender, the energy is that of um, more on the feminine side, okay? Okay, so what is the outcome in the spirit? What is the outcome? What is the outcome for this situation? What is the outcome? What's the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome? Okay, thank you. Wow. All right. Why the King of Wands in the reverse? That is a mean energy. Okay. All right. So the outcome is that someone is going to be direct, or the High Priestess is going to be direct, because it looks like the High Priestess is ready to say what is on their mind. They're very impatient, and the High Priestess could be very intellectual as well, because we do know that the Queen of Swords is very intellectual as well. But I feel like using wisdom and intellect, the High Priestess may have a valid reason to feel the way they're feeling. They may feel like this Queen of Swords is a weak leader, um, because if you're a leader as a queen, why is your back, um, you know, facing the High Priestess? You're ignoring your duties or something here. Queen of Wands also represents a domineering, tyrannical leader, a weak leader, an ineffective leader, a powerless leader, a forceful leader, a micromanager. And they want to be scared. They want to be scary, right? They want to scare people. They want to be vicious. They want to throw their power around, but without being effective. That's why it's a minor arcana. So they haven't made a change in the world for them to be like this. I feel like this could be an abusive of power. It's an authoritative figure, an authority figure that is abusing their power every day with whoever is coming around. This could be somebody who is seen as, I'm hearing, defensive and just like abusive of power, really. Could even be like a narcissistic leader, whether it's in a family or in a work environment or in a business environment. Somebody here could have some narcissistic wounding in the workplace or in a business or in a family. But it looks like the bully is being bullied now, because the Knight of Swords is not playing. This is a High Priestess. This High Priestess is ambitious and a perfectionist, and they're direct. They're ready to talk. Maybe this is somebody who could have been quietly in pain or hurting, but they're ready to talk. But this Queen of Swords is normally a principled, fair person, but with the Temperance in the reverse next to that, this is a person who is not in touch with their spirituality, and they just go off the handle, and it can hurt their reputation because of, you know, not using their emotions or their water, and being unfair when you actually are entrusted with being fair, with treating people right, the correct way, with leadership. I don't know what this is. All right, I'm gonna leave this reading here. We have 10 of Wands as the overall energy. So the energy is heavy. The energy is heavy, but there is someone may not know what direction to go right now. Okay, there could be some fear or anxiety here, because somebody is resisting change, and it is affecting other people. But I feel like it's going to be corrected with the Hierophant being here. It's going to take a minute, or it has taken a minute, but something here will be fixed. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, subscribe if you have not, and I'll talk to you soon in the next reading.